Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss show. Um, I honestly, I was, cause I don't know, this morning I wasn't really in the mood to really do a whole lot. Like I did today was like my first day back at work, but um, I don't know, some other things went down. My mind was like kind of all over the place and things, so. I didn't know if I was going to do a podcast episode or not, but I feel like today had to been a sign. Like I don't know, I honestly feel like that it's a sign. Like I for the longest I have been wanting time off to focus on YouTube, to focus on myself, and it's sad, like, it's like messed up, like this, like, this had to been the time and things, like it couldn't have been like on my own time, and it couldn't have been in a much more like simple state of the world and things. But I really feel like that this was a sign. Like I have to say that I've never, like, in the, like, I don't know, just in the time that I have been working at this job, I haven't really been able to, I mean, I do focus on YouTube. I mean, like, during the time of working at this job, like, I became more creative with YouTube. I came up with more ideas for YouTube, more video ideas, more channel ideas. I created this podcast. Like, I did a lot of stuff, and now that I have the time to, like, work on this stuff, I really feel like that it was a sign. Like I don't know. Like I feel like in the past, like in the recent years, I haven't really been taking YouTube seriously, and it's I feel like it's taken a toll on me. Like making promises to people, and it's like having that like doubt where it's like, what if I can't keep this promise? Or making promises to myself, and then I don't know. Like I just feel like overall, like my mind gets the best of me, and it's kind of hard to like carry on at times. So that's why I'm like, I'm thankful for this time, but at the same time I'm like, man, it's just, I wish it could have been in a much more like simple time. But yeah, my job today, they pretty much said like, hey, business is slow, we're not going to be open for the next few weeks, so either try to get with unemployment, or best of luck to you. And seriously, it's like, really, it's an eye opener with this coronavirus stuff. Like, I'm probably going to make a video either tonight or tomorrow, just telling like all of my, like, everybody on YouTube, like, hey, be careful. I did do like a video more so like getting on people for doing these like dumb pranks and stuff, but it was like today, it was just, the vibe was just really different at work. Like it was crazy. There is a coworker there, and it's just like, I really hope that this coworker, he comes back. But this today was like, he's worked there for a little bit, but today was like the first day me and him, we just had a conversation, and then all of a sudden I come back, and then they're all like, oh yeah, we've been furloughed. And so I think that's the proper term of saying it, I don't know, but overall, like, yeah, we're gonna be out of a job for a while. But he was like telling me, like, if he said he found like a construction job, so I'm all like dope for him, like, thank God for that. Because, it's like his situation is a little bit more serious than mine. Like, this man got a house, wife. I don't know the kid situation, but yeah, his situation is a little bit like more serious than mine. So that's why I'm like, yeah, to anybody that's like dealing with this hard, like this coronavirus that put you out of a job and things, like I really hope there's like a success story out of all of this for everybody that's suffering from this. I just like, there's people out there that's like not really suffering from this, but even to them too, like, I hope the best for you. This is like a really like hard time and things. So It's pretty crazy. I'm over here getting distracted by wrestling and things. Right now on wrestling, they're showing technically it's a rerun of a match, but it's like still a new episode of Monday Night Raw. So they're like blending it in. They're showing like old matches, and then I guess later on tonight they're gonna show some different stuff. But it's just everything is really just weird right now. Like it's just a lot of like weird stuff going on. And then like kind of like touching up on this morning, just kind of like feeling a little down and out. I don't know. I don't really want to get too like detailed with it and things, but I will say that it kind of like it kind of left me in a state where I haven't been in this state in a while. And usually it's like it's gone maybe after, I don't know. I wouldn't really say it hasn't been too many times I've felt this way before, but I had to say like past like few days I just kind of been out of it. Like I don't know, like I just like with some recent stuff that's kind of like entered my life and things, I don't know, I really haven't had the motivation for like everything. Like even today at work, YouTube, I don't know, I don't have really had the motivation for a lot of stuff, and it was even like trying to like build up the courage and the motivating myself to do this podcast and things, or this episode today, and I'm like, I just feel like that overall, like I'm, like even though I have the time to like do this, it's just that feeling of like I'm not going anywhere, like I'm still just getting the same outcome, like I'm over here, I'm like, I was just like working on videos. Prior before recording this episode, I was working on a bunch of videos, and also just just kind of just like thinking about life and things, and it's it's hard at times. I'll tell people that it's very hard at times. I will say this much, I guess, to motivate people out there. When you're feeling down and out and you just don't have that motivation, I feel like I need to take this like word of advice from myself too, but don't give up. Do not give up. I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to give up, and that's something that's like not really crossed my mind, but I will tell you guys, like, don't give up. It's as hard as times can get, like, do as much as you can. Spend days and nights like trying to just focus on yourself and focus on the next move, like for yourself and for the people that you really care about. As hard as it can be to like, I guess, just keep going forward and like looking forward to the future and stuff. Like, and it can be hard. Like, that's one thing that I had to say that I'm like just really like suffering with, is like I'm so focused on the future. I have like my mindset on the future, and I don't have my like mindset to like what's going on right now and stuff. Like I'm so like just thinking about the future, and it's kind of messed up where it's just like, you're living that, like, I'm just sitting here thinking of this fantasy, and I'm like not even focused on the reality, and it's kind of hard at times. And so yeah, I would say like focus, don't give your attention to your fantasies and stuff, not until like that your fantasy is like the very next day. But like do like that's one thing that's just like, it's super hard, like trying not to think of your future, trying not to think of like the future with other people and stuff. It's hard, like trying to get that image and trying to get that picture out of your, same thing, but overall it's hard trying to get that image out of your head and stuff. But I had to say like, just in this like recent almost like, maybe hour and a half, probably like, hour and 18 minutes, I had to say that's when I kind of start focusing on YouTube. But I'll tell you guys this much, like when I came home from work, like I pretty much like laid down for like maybe, when I get home, like 4 hours until like maybe 7 o'clock, and then that's when I was all like, okay, let me get up and things and actually like, walk around, use my legs and stuff. But yeah, it's hard at times. Like I had to say, it's it's like feel like it's I don't know, I don't have that feeling where I feel like I have it all, but it's like when you are in that situation where you like you want it all and stuff, but it's kind of hard to get it. Yeah, it's it is what it is. That's all I really have to say about it. But anyways, switching subjects, freaking sounding all down and depressed and stuff. But anyways, yeah, it's I don't even really know what to talk about. Like I'm trying to like find things to talk about. I don't know. Maybe I should like ask some questions on. Nah, I wanted to like save that like for its own episode. I don't want it to like blend in and stuff. But I guess I can talk about work. Like work, it was freaking slow. Like it was. I ringed up. I think I ringed up maybe like 10 to 15 people. In this place that I work at, I'm usually ringing up like 500 people. Like there's like people today, like during the noon hour, I had ringed up like maybe I ringed up like during the noon hour today, probably like 2-3 people, maybe one. Like I don't remember. It was just one big blur pretty much. But anyways, but like on, let's say it was like a regular day like this, like before this virus stuff got so out of hand, I would ring up, yeah, probably about like over 500 people, maybe close to 500 people. But yeah, it was like and the thing is, it's like it's so weird like being there and seeing the place so empty at like 12 o'clock. Like at 12 o'clock at this place, lines is built. It's crazy how I remember there is the one day work was so busy. I was the only cashier out. I think the other cashier had to been like out on lunch or something, or they were in the back. They were busy doing something. But anyways, I was the only cashier on the registers. And like I said, we're ringing up like 500 people a day, and that's like on my register alone. On the other register, that's like adding maybe like 300-400. So yeah, we're ringing up like on a really, really, really busy day. We're probably ringing up 1,000 people. And it's crazy how I went from that to ringing up like 20 people on one register. Not on like, oh, on one register is only 20, and then on this register it was no. We closed, so we have 2 registers. We shut down one register because we knew it was going to be really slow and things. So yeah, we only had one register out, and on that register alone, it was like maybe 20 transactions and stuff, including cash. Like not even just card transactions, like no, including like everything all together and stuff. So that's it's crazy to see. But no, that's I almost forgot to talk about. It was crazy that there was one day where it was like super busy and I was the only cashier out. My line for my register got so long. So our cafe is big, and my line went all the way down to like the opposite end, and then it turned. More people are lined up, and then there's like the lunch line and stuff. So it had to stop there, curve again, and I was looking like eye to eye, like the person was pretty much side by side with me, the last person in my line at the registers. I'm not a cook, I'm a cashier, but I was looking at the last person in my line. That's how busy it was. And there's times where it's like you can't talk. Like if a cashier is standing next to you, you can't talk to them, you can't say anything to them. Like I guess maybe if you're like low on change, like you can wait until there's like that time gap where there's nobody there, and then you can be like, hey, I need change. But you're gonna need to be quick about it. And the thing is, it's like I almost drank the full bottle of water there. I ended up leaving that full bottle of water. I ain't gonna be able to see that until maybe 3 or 4 weeks from now, possibly longer. Like that's how long they said I'm gonna be out. So I'm like really trying to kill it with YouTube and stuff. So for those that are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my main channel and stuff, TMossBoss. But yeah, it's kind of hard right now. But anyways, but yeah, it was like just going into like it's like on its like busy day of just like ringing up like hundreds of people at a time, not being able to talk. And now today, and this was like gonna be my last day for a while, to where I was like ringing up one person. I was walking around. I looked out the window. Then on top of that, I wouldn't really say the most upsetting part, but like, wow, really? I mean, like it's bad enough that I can't even work. I mean, it's like I am working. I'm doing the YouTube stuff, but I'm just tripping off of the fact that Foot Locker, Nike, Foot Locker, Nike, all the Nike stores, and Champs. My like 3 shoe stores that I go to all closed down until further notice of this coronavirus. So yeah, pretty much I'm going to be buying video games, and I don't know. That's probably going to be it. Like maybe if some clothing stores are open, but chances are there's gonna probably be some clothing stores closed too. So yeah, it's gonna like freaking getting paid this Thursday. It's like what, pay a bill, buy a video game, possibly get me a Red Bull. That's about it. Like it's kind of crazy right now. Like I don't freaking know about this virus. At first I wasn't really tripping about it and stuff, but now I'm like, you know what? You got my attention. Like this virus, it's really no joke, man. It's really no joke. I encourage everybody to be safe out there. Keep clean. Check up on your friends. Pray for the people that do have it. And just overall, it's a really hard time in the world right now. But I wish everybody the best. It's like, despite like, just like, I don't know, even just thinking about my situation, like, dang, like, what's going to happen for the next few weeks, like, what am I going to be doing and stuff, it's just, and then it's like, where YouTube, it's just like, I feel like right now, I need to, like, focus on YouTube and just really show people, like, how, like, good I am with this YouTube stuff. Like, I'm probably be working on video. I don't even know if I'm going to be working on videos all night tonight. But yeah, it's like I'm definitely going to be working on as many videos as I possibly can. Like I'm pretty much going to just get everything out. That's honestly what I need to do. I'm probably, I think that's what I am going to do. I'm going to go and buy a guitar. I think that's like, I know it's like as crazy as it sounds and as funny as it sounds, like, oh, it's like, we just going to randomly buy a guitar. Like, no, I've been saying I wanted to make like music, like music from a guitar and stuff. I wanted to like make like a whole album and things of just like guitar music and things. And I'm like, now it's like I feel like everything that I have planned with YouTube, like I need to hurry up, think of like the next, like, because I want to come out with 5 more YouTube channels. And so I think I just gonna have to like buy, there's a couple of video games I know I can definitely buy, and that's to focus on one channel. Probably it's just gonna be like a lot of stuff like with YouTube, just with me and YouTube. I'm probably gonna be promoting my stuff a lot on social media, so just be prepared for that and stuff, like, because I don't know where I'm like going to be at in the next few weeks, and I don't know how, like I don't know what my future holds in front of me and stuff, like thinking so far in the future and not thinking about the future that's much more closer and stuff. And so that's the outcome of just, I guess, thinking too far in advance. Like I'll tell you guys right now, like the thing is, like, I might be feeling this way, but I felt better, and I just don't know when I'm going to feel better now, but I've definitely have felt better days. And so, like, the thing is, it's like this particular situation that I'm in, like, I've been in a situation like this before, and I just kind of remember, like, how, well, I don't know, I wouldn't say it was as worse now. I feel like it's much more worse now, but like I'll get through. It's just a thing I had to, I don't know, like, I'm looking forward to. Like, I'll get through this also. It is what it is. But anyways, to leave this on a much more positive outcome, or I don't know, positive, like, to give this freaking episode a positive ending, to everybody following your dreams, like, if you have the time to follow them, like, follow them. Like, keep following them. yeah, it's like I had a friend tag me in this video. It was like more so like talking about like just not giving up. And I should like I'm thinking probably gonna like post that video on Instagram. You guys can like find it on there. It's just I feel like it's like a like really like moving video and stuff. And yeah, I feel like maybe people need to see that video and things. So probably gonna do that. Focus on YouTube a little bit more tonight and just see where that gets me and things. But anyways, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. If you're viewing this on YouTube, like and subscribe. If you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, follow or subscribe, however it's set up on that service. And yeah, the whole SeatGeek thing, if you want to get, well, I don't even really know what events is going on right now with SeatGeek, but yeah, sure. Use my promo code TMossBoss and it'll knock $20 off your first purchase and things. So hopefully there is some stuff going on, but I don't know. SeatGeek's gonna probably be a little slow at the moment and things, but hopefully it's not. I even hope the best for them too. But I hope all this stuff clears up, man. I hope they come out with something and this stuff just clears up. So anyways, yeah, talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.